to day 10 of Ladies Let's Talk. Here's Tanushree with me, an entrepreneur who is successfully running her 9-year-old entrepreneurial baby, which is Karashil. So Tanushree, what is Karashil?
Karashil basically in Sanskrit means handcraft, and this idea of upcycling denims and using my handcrafted techniques along with it came out after I had my corporate stint. Karashil basically upcycles used denims, and before it reaches the landfill and ends the cycle, we try to repurpose this used denims that are lying around in your house to make it something more functional, either into a home decor product or a personal accessory product.
Wow. So you have been into a decade of corporate journey and then you started your entrepreneurial journey. From the scratch, how this has been and why this transition happened?
Honestly, it was an accident. It was not a pre-planned activity that I had done. I had resigned out of my corporate stint due to a lot of organization changes that happened during my tenure there, and I was just thinking around what next to do. And I had been indulging into a lot of crafts, and as a hobby, I used to do it. And since my younger years, I was very passionate about upcycling or recycling, basically to reuse. I used to always have a stash of things that I used to collect threads, the bows, the ribbons, everything. And I used to make cards and all during my childhood. The idea that came out was that my husband's jeans were lying around. I had a sewing machine which I've never used in my life. I've never sewn in my life. And I had to try my hands at something, and I took it out of the loft and I started, just practicing on the denims. And that's when it hit me that so many of us have such things lying around in the house. Why not repurpose it? Why not give it a second lease of life? And that's how the idea came about. Yes, the entrepreneurial journey was not at all easy. It was a 360-degree turn for me to come from my IT software coding job to a entrepreneur where I had no idea how it goes about, what tools it needs. I think during this stint was when I came across women networks, women run for the women networks, and I didn't know about networking due those days. And I just came to know it through a Facebook page. I landed up to one of the meetings and I realized that the power of networking is very strong.
Absolutely.
And for people like us who are solopreneurs and who have to do a lot of things on their own, these kind of networks actually gave a big hope and a lot of support to women entrepreneurs like me. I met a lot of people like me who were changing their directions in the life, in career, and I met them, and most of them were from IT. And since that helped me to relate with them and also share my journey, pains and pleasures with them, and get support on the way.
Wow. So that's actually an inspiring story where a lady who wanted to pursue her passion, which happened actually accidentally, but then instead of blaming someone or anyone or maybe her own self, she pursued something which she was passionate about, and here she is as Bangalore's only or maybe the first woman who has actually upcycled denim and launched herself in this sphere altogether. So she's someone who launched herself in the denim industry, upcycling denim industry, and she's Bangalore's first woman. So all the best to you on your future journey, and congratulations for taking up this
Thank you, Neha.
courage.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thank you.